In order to understand the radiation hazard, a brief explanation of basic atomic structure and radiation terminology is needed. The atom is the basic unit of matter or the simplest structure of an element. Atoms consist of varying combinations of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons and neutrons are found in the nucleus or center portion of an atom, while the electrons orbit around the nucleus. If the combination of protons and neutrons is not correct, the nucleus will have too much energy. An atom with too much energy is unstable or radioactive. These radioactive atoms will try to become stable by giving up their excess energy. This excess energy is emitted in the form of particles or waves and is called ionizing radiation. Not all types of radiation have enough energy to ionize other atoms. For example, radar waves, radio waves, microwaves, and visible light are all types of radiation, but they are non-ionizing radiations. Radioactivity is a term used to describe the spontaneous emission of energy or radiation from a radioactive atom. If a material contains radioactive atoms, it is called radioactive material. If that material is in an unwanted or uncontrolled location, it is referred to as radioactive contamination. Contamination and radiation are not the same. Exposure to radiation will not make you contaminated, nor would you become radioactive. And if you are exposed to radiation, you do not have the potential to expose other people. Remember, radiation is energy emitted from radioactive atoms. Contamination is material containing radioactive atoms. Let me give you some examples of these concepts. If a radioactive material is properly contained in a package, radiation could still penetrate through the package. If you handle that package, you could be exposed to radiation. Once you distance yourself from the package, you would no longer be exposed. However, if the package breaks open and the contents spill on the floor would be contaminated. If you stepped in the spilled material and it transferred to your feet, you would then be contaminated and have the potential to spread that contamination as you walked. Keep in mind that the material that is contaminating you is emitting radiation, so you are exposed to radiation as well. Again, radiation is the energy. Contamination is the material. While responding to an incident involving radioactive materials, the potential exists for you to receive exposure to radiation or become contaminated. In other modules, you will learn how to reduce your exposure and control the spread of contamination.